So guys, it's finally over. It finally ended, guys. There has been a huge race going on in the Murder Mystery 2 community where a ton of MM2 players are racing to be the top players in this event, but the race has finally ended and these players can finally go to rest. For those who don't know, in the MM2 Halloween event, there is a top leaderboard for all Murder Mystery 2 players to compete for to try to become the best candy collectors in the event. Every single Halloween and Christmas, there is a leaderboard for this, but guys, just earlier today, the leaderboard has officially ended. You can no longer collect candies for this leaderboard anymore, and any candies you collect will not count for the leaderboard. This is great news because there's been so many MM2 players that have just been grinding MM2 countless nights, like barely getting any sleep because they're just playing MM2 hours and hours and hours a day, collecting as many candies as possible to try to get on this leaderboard. But now it's finally ended, so you can finally get some sleep. I believe this leaderboard lasted around 13 to 14 days, so just about 2 weeks this leaderboard was going on. And I mean, just look at how many candies these people have grinded for. Like currently at the time of recording this, 100th place has 295,000 candies. Now I will say there is a very high chance that a lot of the people on the leaderboard as of right now are hackers because for those who didn't see my last video, there are a lot of hackers in MM2 and a lot of hackers that are trying to get leaderboard trophies, which is unfortunate. But for those who don't know, the MM2 team does go ahead and ban any of the hackers that do get on the leaderboard, so they cannot get the trophy. At least they ban as many hackers as they can find. So before the event officially ends, all of the hackers that are currently on the leaderboard should be removed, and there should be a lot more legitimate players on the leaderboard. So maybe once the hacker leaderboard wipe happens, 100th place might have like 250,000 candies, or maybe even like down to like 200,000 candies. I'm not so sure, but if you just like barely missed out on the leaderboard, like if you got like 100 first place or like 200 place or something, like you might actually get on the leaderboard once the hackers do end up getting banned. I'm just gonna hope that all of the hackers do end up getting banned and not just like some of them, so we don't have a repeat of what happened last year where some hackers actually got their trophy. For those who don't know why so many people want to get on the leaderboard, that is because at the end of every single event, anyone that got on the leaderboard will be getting their own special MM2 weapon. Last Halloween, every single leaderboard player got the red Traveler's Axe trophy. It is a unique item, like the same tier as Corrupt, that only 100 people ever have, and it's not even tradable. So like you can't even trade for these leaderboard rewards. The only way to ever get them is by going for the leaderboard. Like it's so hard to get one that I do not even have a leaderboard trophy. Like I have Dartbringer and Shark Seeker, which are kind of trophies. They're in like that same trophy tier, but they don't really count. Like if you go to my holiday section, I got no trophies, unfortunately. It's way too hard. So for anyone that actually gets a trophy, like shout out to you, because you're one of like the best MM2 players of all time, dude. Like I envy you. Now we are not 100% sure what the leaderboard players are going to get for their trophy. Unfortunately, Nicholas and the MM2 team never really tell us what the leaderboard trophy is gonna be. You sort of just have to grind the leaderboard and just hope that the leaderboard trophy is gonna be good. You're sort of just grinding for a gamble that you're gonna be getting a good looking trophy. Most people are assuming that they're going to be given a blue Vampire's Axe. Usually the trophy is whatever the ancient reward is, and it's usually like a reskin to become red or blue. The Vampire's Axe is already red, so it's probably gonna be a blue Vampire's Axe, but we're not even 100% sure. Something the MM2 team likes to do is invite leaderboard players to a Discord server. There is an MM2 leaderboard player Discord server where anyone in that Discord server is actually able to vote for what the leaderboard trophy should be. I don't know if they still do that. I was hearing some drama going on in that server where they might not do votes anymore because like people are like leaking the vote to the public when it's meant to be private information. But at least what they used to do is that all people in that server, or maybe just people that are expected to grind the leaderboard, they're able to vote for what they want the trophy to be and what color they want to be. Like they'll do a vote like, do you guys want it to be Vampire's Axe or Vampire's Gun or maybe even Spirit or Soul? And what do you want the color to be? Like red, blue, green, pink? Like we've never had a green or pink trophy, but I've heard people are able to vote on colors like that. Again, I don't know if they're doing that for this leaderboard. I'm not in that Discord server because I don't grind the leaderboard, so I do not have access to that information, but that's at least what they used to do. So the leaderboard trophy could be Vampire's Axe, or it could actually be Vampire's Gun. We're not actually 100% sure what the MM2 team is going to be doing or what people want to see. Like imagine you spend all this time grinding for the leaderboard and what you get is like a blue soul gun. Dude, that'd be kind of funny. I'm just gonna hope it's gonna be Vampire's Axe because that would just make the most sense. Also, I should probably give a shout out to the top 3 players that got in the leaderboard. 3rd place to Stream Speed, 2nd place to 2 Hu Yui, and 1st place to Semzer, because the top 3 players of every single leaderboard actually get their own one-of-a-kind trophy. So Stream Speed is going to be getting a bronze trophy only they will ever own. Halloween will be given a silver trophy, and Semzer will be given a gold trophy that only they'll ever own. Like, no one else will ever own these gold trophies besides these 3 players, which is actually really cool. So it kind of makes you have more motivation to try to get top 3, but of course that is incredibly extraordinarily hard. There are hundreds of thousands of people playing MM2 all the time, so just trying to get first place on the leaderboard or just even in the top 3 is an insanely tough task. I don't know how people do it. I guess people are just grinding like crazy, dude. What's actually cool is that some of these players actually got top 3 last year. Like Stream Speed got first place and got the gold Traveler's Act last year, and Semzer actually got the bronze Traveler's Act last year. I'm pretty sure Halloween is a new leaderboard player. At least I believe Halloween wasn't on last year's Traveler's Act leaderboard, at least not in the top 3. I'll show up on screen who got like the silver trophy last year. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what the leaderboard trophy is gonna be and what it's gonna look like. I made my own little leaderboard concept of what the leaderboard trophies could be. I actually said over on Twitter that I think it'd be cool if leaderboard players got multiple trophies. Like, instead of getting just the Vampire's Act, you could get the full Vampire set, like Vampire's Axe, Vampire's Gun, and like the Vampire Radio, because why not? Just because getting on the leaderboard is such a tough task. Like, you might as well get like the full set, because people love sets in MM2. Like, it would be so cool having like a blue vampire set instead of like a blue Vampire's Axe and having to use something like Ocean or something to like match the blue Vampire's Axe. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be kind of cool to have like a full set for the leaderboard instead of just one item. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Would that be cool? Nicholas, if you're watching this, that should definitely be something you consider, getting like a full set, because it's hard to get on the leaderboard. Yo, I gotta give a special shout out to Male Volant being the only person on my friends list that got a leaderboard trophy. What place is he in right now? I'm not sure. Yeah, he's 87th place. So yo, shout out to Male Volant for being a true legend, actually grinding for this leaderboard. But I gotta give a dishonorable mention to my man Ycz.Immyxx, because he barely beat me on the friends leaderboard. Like, come on, bro. He got 29th, I got 30th. Yo, Ycz.Immyxx, I have beef, dude. If you're watching this video, just know we have beef. I'm not happy. I'm kidding, by the way. I don't actually care, but it's kind of funny that Ycz.Immyxx just barely beats me on the leaderboard. Like, come on, bro. I did see some people ask if the MM2 Halloween event is going to end once the leaderboard ends. Like, are we still able to collect candies? Which the answer is yes. I'm sure you could tell just by watching this video, but yes, candies are still spawning in the maps, and you can still collect candies for the box and stuff and for the battle pass. They just don't go for the leaderboard anymore. Just because the leaderboard is over, do not think the whole event is over. And the leaderboard trophy should be given out whenever this event ends. Probably whenever the next update comes out. Like, even when this event ends, I don't know if they're gonna be getting the trophy. Last Halloween, the trophies didn't come out until the Christmas event release, so that might end up happening again, so we might have to wait till the Christmas event to see the new trophies. But yeah, guys, please let me know in the comment section, did you actually try to get on the leaderboard this year? I do know I do have some friends that tried to get on the leaderboard, but unfortunately didn't make it on. Like, I know some of my friends, like Mr. Critical Elite, he's a good friend of mine. He wanted to get on the leaderboard, but he unfortunately had to quit pretty early on. It just wasn't working out for him. As well as like playtested, he also wanted to get on the leaderboard, but it just wasn't working. It's hard to get on the leaderboard, so I understand why they didn't do it. It's tough. For anyone that actually got on the leaderboard, like, honestly, congrats to you, because it's so unbelievably hard doing that, you know? But yeah, guys, that's about it to this video, so I'm gonna end it off here. So until next time, goodbye!